You know what time it is, let's hunt. It's a beautiful day and I'm on a mission. All I want is Elijah Craig C923 or Larceny C923, nothing else. Now look, I know a couple small stores we're gonna hit up. Today is gonna be mainly focusing on the smaller mom and pop style stores with a smaller bourbon section, so let's get started. This is Fred's. This is the place where I came and got the Elmer T. Lee, Parker's Heritage, what else? The Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye. This place has some good stuff. They've got a small selection, but they've got some really good stuff. I'm gonna have to do a voiceover because the coolers for the beer in this place were just extremely loud. So they've got Jim Beam, Jack. There's the Jack Bonded, man, and the triple mash. In some places, that triple mash has become allocated. Especially in the Virginia ABC market. Going down the line, you see Southern Comfort, Knob Creek, always a staple on the shelf. Wild Turkey 101, killing the game. Look at that price, $23.99. Now I know some of y'all can get it cheaper than that, but that's good for us. Larceny, OGD Bonded, OGD. There's the old tub. Now, see, you got a Rocktown right there. 92 proof. Let's see what it says on the back. Rocktown, Arkansas, batch 22, aged 22 months. That's why I can't mess with Rocktown, man. 1783. Evan Williams. There's the regular benchmark. I'm not seeing, you know, the new releases of benchmark just yet. You got your Jim Beam Black, Jim Beam Regular, Honey Apple. I mean, this store, like I said, they have a small selection, but you know, they do have some good stuff behind the counter. Let's take a look at the bottom shelf, boys. So there go your Evan Williams. That Evan Williams, man, I don't want to spoil it, but I shot Hundo Head Honcho and I thought it was gonna do better than it did, man. But I'm not gonna spoil it, so I'm already telling you it didn't win. Let's go over to the counter and see if they got anything up on the shelf behind the glass. I jacked up the footage, so I'm gonna have to pause it and put it into a couple spots. You see the Henry McKenna 10, the Larceny I got happy about because you know what I'm hunting. And then you see the Weller Full Proof. Then we'll get into... So how much is the Bomb Burgers?
It's a nice bottle. That's 140.
140?
Yeah.
You trying to break my pockets, man. I almost pulled the trigger on that Bomb Burgers, man. 140 bucks. Shane, I know you're looking at me funny right now. I think you got yours for 120. I told you guys, I want 2 bottles, and I told them, maybe even 3. I want C923 Larceny, C923 Elijah Craig, or the new CELLAR Aged Maker's Mark. This is Vino 2 Wine and Liquor. We're down here in Charlotte Hall. Let's go inside and see what they got. Man, he's got a lot of laws, man. But see, laws really, they just hit you too much, in my opinion, on the price. I mean, $99.99 on the laws. Handy and Schiller Old Fashioned. Remus. $17.92. I heard some of you guys say that $17.92 was allocated or hard to find in some of your areas. New Riff. Love New Riff. Please go and support my brother. His link is in the comments. He wrote me a book for my birthday. It is the Bourbon Lover's Almanac, 21 Essential Facts for the Bourbon Connoisseur. It goes over all types of facts: bourbon history, space bourbon, Guinness Book of World Record bourbon, woman-owned bourbon, black-owned bourbon, anything you can think of. It's got everything in it. It's got 21 bourbon cocktails in it as well. Right now, the link is in the comments. It's going for $6.95, but with the coupon code Bourbon331, you can get it for $4.95. Please go and support my brother. Thank you. $59.99 on a New Riff, which is actually pretty good. Epic. Elijah Craig. Never heard of that. Two Trees Bourbon Whiskey. $23.99. Color started to bleed out a little bit because of the overhead light, but you got Redwood Empire. You've got all 3. Gold Rush, Widow Jane 10, Barrel Bomb Whiskey. That's something completely different, 90 proof. Check it out. Produced and bottled by Copperstone Distillery, New York. Angel's Envy, Whistle Pig. You know, actually the Whistle Pig 10 year isn't bad. I can stomach it. But that piggyback 6-year bourbon, stay away from it. You know, at one point I was a big fan of the Noble Oak, man, but it's just something about it now. It's gotten really young and grainy. Woodinville, always a fan of Woodinville. There's a few. Sagamore Double Oak, can't go wrong with Sagamore Double Oak. Sitting right beside the Woodford Double Oak. Knob Creek, that's a little bit of the older bottle of Knob Creek. New one has the 7-year age statement on it. There's a new bottle of Maker's Cask Strength 46. Some good stuff. If you can't find the BEP, BRT, the special releases, that will do in its place. Bullet. I used to be a fan of the Bullet Rye, not so much the bourbon. It's kind of grassy now. There's all your rabbit holes. Lickfield. Age 5 years. 90 proof. There's all your Michters. Yellowstone sitting beside Yellow Rose. Jefferson's. Here we go with the Crown Royal. Look, shout out to Brad, man. Brad is a big Crown Royal and Jack collector. Look at the old bottle of Old Fitz. It looks old, but they just never changed it. That go to regular McKenna. 1910, 1920, man. Gotta have those. Has anybody had this right here? This is Pendleton Whiskey. Midnight at 90 proof and a 12-year rye. I don't know. I've never had them. I told you guys it was going to be on the shelf. You've got Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye, 127 proof, sitting right beside the regular gold label single barrel Jack and the single barrel select. Am I becoming a fan of Jack Daniels? I don't know. Triple mash, deep on the shelves, bonded deep on the shelves. This is just one of my favorites. That 4 Roses small batch select is just phenomenal, man. 101 and Rare Breed. Southern Comfort. Evan Williams. There's the Hero Edition. That's the American Hero Edition. Do not sleep on that bottle. I've got a review coming out. I think it's worth watching. 1783. Jim Beam, Devil's Cut. Old Tub. Y'all know how I feel about Old Tub, and they're deep on the shelves. $24, $25. I think they really put that one out to go against Wild Turkey 101. There's the Jim Beam Repeal Batch, Jim Beam Rye. Let's check out the bottom shelf, boys. Rebel, Black Velvet. Look at that bottle of Old Granddad. That thing is huge, man. $35.99 for the 175. And then you've got OGD 114 sitting right beside it. Behind the counter, he's got Buffalo Trace. He's got Sazerac Rye up there. That Larceny is B523 High West Campfire. He's got the Elijah Craig Toasted going for $79. And Henry McKenna 10. So I do see a Sinatra blend up there. He does have a Blanton's over there. I just came out of the store. I had to give this thing some camera time. That is pretty wild. If you guys know what that is, let me know. Let me know. Put it in the comments if you guys know what that is. Maniquí Wine and Spirits. Let's see what they got inside. So I did get a little happy when I saw Larceny Barrel Proof sitting on the shelf. However, that is B523. I am looking for a C923. So no dice, 1792. Got the big boy. You've got the Old Forester 100, which is a favorite of mine. 1897. There's the Statesman. I actually saw the Statesman on a blind the other day, and I think it was Bourbon Chunkies. And it came in pretty high, man, but it gets dogged. Michter's. Jefferson's. There's that small batch again. And the small batch select. That small batch select is something special. I asked about the cellar aged. They didn't have it, so hopefully they get it soon. There's another 46 cask strength. Makers 101 is pretty good, man. I'm telling you. There's Elijah Craig, Woodford Double Oaked. There's all your regular Woodfords. Rare breed rye. You got the Widow Jane and the Applewoods. You got Jack Daniel's Sinatra blend, Booker's, and here we go again. That is not C923. That is B523. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna eventually get it. Eagle Rare. It's not every day that you go to a store and see Eagle Rare on the shelf. You got the Green Weller, Eagle Rare, Uncle Nearest. Uncle Nearest rye. Do not sleep on that Uncle Nearest rye. That is some good stuff. 2023-01, Charlie's batch. Basil Hayden. You've got Russell Single Barrel Rye, man. I told you guys I am. I wanted to get it, but I'm trying to stick to getting the ones that I'm hunting for. This could be an expensive hobby. Woodville, Whistle Pig, Summer Stock. Got some of the Abiki down here. Kamiki, the Nika straight from the barrel. That's actually a pretty good price. I've never seen it that cheap before. Hopefully that picks up on camera. $74.99. You got Crown, Shinju. Let's take a look and see what's down here. Gentleman Jack. There's the Wiseman. Knob Creek 12. Maple. Regular knob. Always a hitter. There's your bullets. Single barrel proof Jack, 128.7. I don't see the rye, but look at how deep they are on the shelves. There's your regular Jack, Sagamore. Bottom shelf boys. Evan Williams, Kentucky Gentleman, Southern Comfort, Wild Turkey. There's a big bottle of Granddad again. Jim Beam. There's Ezra Brooks. Ezra Brooks 90. I still need to do an old versus new with the Ezra Brooks. And a lot of stuff you guys just aren't interested in. So still no cellar age, still no C923, Larceny or Elijah Craig. I'm gonna get it. I told you I wanted C923 or cellar age, but man, it's gonna be hard to get my hands on. So you guys out there get the cellar age, you guys are lucky. Look, I might have to put this in the beginning of the video or cut it in between the videos. After talking to this liquor store owner, he told me that his distributor said that they were only getting one case for Maryland for this month.
and he said there are only 2 allocated for my area, 2 bottles. So I don't think I'm getting the Maker's Mark Cellar Age. The C923, Elijah Craig or Larceny, hopefully I can get my hands on those. Normally we get them on time in this area, but for some reason they are super late. So that might end my quest for the Cellar Age. And with that being said, let the whiskey flow. Never run out unless you're headed to a drop. Till next time.